Hey y'all, how y'all doing? This is your girl Tashi, and I am back with another video. Yes, we're back. So I'm reacting to this one here. It's called Rules in South Korea That Are Totally Strange to Foreigners. Let's get straight to it.
South Korea has a rich culture, but some of their museums are far from being traditional. They even have a place called Poo Poo Land. You got me right.
Land?
This museum is all about feces, human gases, and more. It's 3 floors of wacky and colorful exhibits that will make your Instagram followers go wild. The bravest ones can eat out of a fake toilet pot while in this museum. But the real fun begins when it's time to leave. You'll have to slide your way out through a dark room that mimics your digestive system.
What?
South Korea houses the blackest building you'll ever see. The Vanta Black Hyundai Pavilion is covered with Vanta Black paint, which is like the ninja of all paints. It's super black and reflects less than 1% of light. The pavilion was created for the crisp, white backdrop of the 2018 Winter Olympics. Standing at 33 feet tall and 115 feet long, this building sucks up over 99.96% of light, so it's as black as a black hole. South Korea is known for its awesome cafe culture, and their Starbucks outlets are no exception. Take Starbucks Wave Seoul, for example. It literally looks like it's floating on water. This cool spot is located in Seoul Wave Art Center, a place where you can enjoy art galleries and exhibitions.
That is cool.
If you feel like you've seen this place before, it might be because K-pop stars have filmed music videos here. Back in 2011, Tesco, the British chain, set up virtual grocery stores in subway stations and bus stops in Seoul. It's like shopping in a real store, but on your phone. Commuters can scan and buy virtual items that will be delivered right to their door. Imagine walking into a subway station and seeing walls filled with pictures of food and other items you can buy.
And
you can just scan special QR codes with your Home Plus app, and boom, your groceries are on their way to your house.
That
Order by
easy.
1 p.m. and you'll have your stuff that same day. You must have heard about the main star of Korean cuisine. I'm talking kimchi.
Oh, I love kimchi.
The real question is, where's the element of surprise? This zesty, tangy, sweet, and sour dish has been around for over 1,500 years.
I eat it mostly
and
every
comes in over
day
200 different
on my rice.
across the country.
God.
You'll never run out of new kimchi dishes to try. It can be served as a side dish, main dish, snack, appetizer, and if you're feeling daring, even a dessert.
A dessert?
Ever heard of kimchi and banana?
No.
Yeah, that was actually a thing for a while. By the way, they say kimchi might be perfectly matched with cheese. Actually, kimchi can be matched with pretty much anything. They even produced kimchi-flavored chocolate in Korea. Seoul, the buzzing...
I don't know about that one. Chocolate? I mean, I'll probably give it a try, see how it tastes.
Of
That's
South
crazy.
Korea is jam-packed with around 10 million people. You'll find narrow alleyways and bustling streets at every turn, making personal space a rare commodity.
I couldn't.
If you're strolling through the city, expect to dodge pedestrians on the sidewalk, squeeze onto crowded subway trains, and feel a bit cramped compared to the wide-open spaces in the U.S. South Koreans are pros at sharing public areas, so don't be surprised if someone bumps into you without apologizing. It's just part of the hustle and bustle of city life, especially in busier areas. Just roll with the punches, literally, and enjoy the lively atmosphere of Seoul. In South Korea, taking off your shoes is kind of a big deal. Some locals might even get a little miffed if you make a fuss about it. Most traditional restaurants will require you to kick off your shoes before chowing down. Make sure to keep an eye out for a shoe shelf. It's also a good idea to wear easy-on, easy-off shoes like sandals. And please, for the love of all things holy, check your socks for holes. Nobody wants to see that.
For real.
PDA is not really a thing in South Korea, even in hip cities like Seoul. You might catch a glimpse of couples holding hands while strolling the streets, but that's usually where the lovey-dovey stuff ends. Public displays of affection make South Koreans a bit uncomfortable.
Why?
If you're a tourist, keep them at a minimum, even in party zones like Hongdae or Sinchon.
I don't understand why it makes people uncomfortable. Like, it's two people in love. I think it's a beautiful thing. I never understood other people's culture. Like certain countries, they feel uncomfortable when they see a couple kissing and hugging. As long as they're not having sex. But if they just hugging and they so in love and they're kissing each other, I don't see what's the problem. Now, I'm not saying that it should be tonguing down on the ground and stuff like that. I'm talking about a little peck. And that's it. Why is that bothering people? I don't see
Here's
anything.
a tip for when you're dining out in South Korea. Don't wait around for the waitstaff to come to you. They won't. Instead, give a shout of "Yogi-yo" to get their attention.
Yogi-yo.
Yep, it means over here in Korean.
Yogi-yo.
And if you happen to come across a self-service bar, don't be shy about picking up your own water and utensils. It's all about DIY in some places. So get ready to take matters into your own hands. South Koreans are not afraid to dive deep with their questions. I mean, people you barely know may ask about your personal life or how much dough you bring in. So if someone starts getting all up in your personal biz or you feel like they're crossing the line, just remember, they're probably just curious and looking to connect. Don't sweat it. They're not being rude, just eager to get the convo going. In the US, it's totally cool to ask chefs to switch up ingredients for allergies or preferences. But in South Korea, it's a different story.
Ooh.
Traditional Korean dishes are cooked up with specific ingredients for hours. So don't expect them to just switch out meat for veggies.
Just don't eat out.
It's not that chefs are being difficult, it's just that they put a lot of effort into making that perfect dish. So when you're chowing down in South Korea, make sure you pick something that...
Exactly, just avoid it. Like my daughter, she's allergic to soy. So, most Koreans, they put soy in their food. So she just avoid eating any Korean food, she just avoid it, but that's all you gotta do. Just
matches
don't
your
eat
dietary
it.
needs.
Go someplace else.
In South Korea, toilets are seriously next level cool. They've got cozy heated seats. They actually play a little jam for you while business, and they've got these handy wands that spray warm water to give you a nice, refreshing clean. Some of them even have built-in dryers that blow warm air to get you all nice and dry afterwards.
Wow.
Just like any other country, South Korea has some issues. They're facing a spy camera problem. It's still a big issue, despite tough laws. It seems like spy cameras are way too easy to get a hold of, with students even using them to film teachers and classmates. Efforts to regulate them haven't been very successful yet, but people are pushing for stricter rules and penalties. Ever been to Italy and witnessed the lively debates that turn out to be just friendly conversations with a side of dramatic arm gestures? Well, get ready for a similar revelation in Korea. Korean conversations are full of deep voices, power-packed expressions, and the occasional shock factor. That lady at the restaurant who seems like she's about to yell at you? Don't worry, she's just super excited to show you the menu. It may seem a bit overwhelming at first, but trust me, Koreans are some of the friendliest folks you'll ever meet. Soak in the melodic flow of their language and let yourself...
I love my Korean neighbor. They so sweet. They so nice. Yeah, I have a lot of Korean friends, so they're nice people.
By the welcoming vibes of this vibrant culture. Still, even though the Korean language is expressive, when you hop on a bus or train in South Korea, don't be surprised if it's quieter than a library. Locals are all about their headphones, jamming out to their favorite tunes instead of chit-chatting. It's a stark contrast to the West, where everyone's gabbing away or catching up with loved ones on the phone. So if you're cruising through Seoul and feel the urge to crank up the volume and start a lively convo, think again. Being loud on public transit is a dead giveaway that you're not from around these parts.
I know.
While no one will hush you outright,
I'm not gonna lie, I like it when it's quiet and peaceful. I live in New York, so it be so noisy, it's smelly. It's so overwhelming. That's why I don't take the train. I take the train, but I try to avoid it.
Expect some disapproving glares and whispers from the elderly squad if you take it too far. Better keep it cool and blend in like a true South Korean, right?
You know, you might come across some mean ones, but they're just like everybody else. You know, you're gonna find some cool people everywhere, and then you're gonna find some people who are not cool. So that's just how it is. You know, can't be so quick to judge people from other countries. You know, and say, oh, they like, that's like saying all the people in Germany are so mean, and that's not true. They all are not mean. Okay, or even Russians. I have a lot of Russian friends. You know, so if they cool people, they cool. Wait, comment below. Let me know how y'all feel about this. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.